HDIGH. Huh?
Shello, howdy, welcome back to HDIGH. Before we start, we wanted to give a quick shout out to our special December Patreon patrons, including Sasha Dezu. Would you like to read the next name, Jay?
Barbara Griffin.
Do you read one, sorry?
Can you read it?
Sure.
I got so scared.
Kimberly Orozco.
And Parker Grayson.
Yes.
You're the best.
Y'all, the real ones, thank you so much for subscribing to our Patreon. And we also want to give a quick highlight to our new Buy Dive gear. You see Jay's got this super fly hoodie on. Yes, it's a really nice teal color. And then right here, we got a bucket hat sitting here. Very, very nice. You can check out all this new fly dive gear at Instagram Buy Dive. Yes. And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
It's actually really nice. Great deal for you guys.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Okay. We are the hosts of today's show. I am Jae.
I'm AleXa.
And I'm Sorn. Hi. Hello.
Yes.
So welcome back to HDIGH. How did I get here? Where we live our best lives on the internet and come out on the other side knowing more, but not feeling that much smarter. Sorn, what does that mean?
What?
Exactly. Now you're
There
getting
you go.
it. Exactly.
Now you're in the spirit.
Exactly.
And of course, it's quite obvious as we had the introductions. But again, today's special guest, very, very special guest, is Sorn of CLC.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
A quick reminder to subscribe to the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Yes. And leave a review. Also check out youtube.com/divepause for full episodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year. Hopefully next
Happy
year's
New
better
Year.
than this one was.
What are you guys doing for New Year's?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna watch sad movies and cry.
No plans. Stay home, guys.
Yeah, for real
COVID,
though.
yo.
Dude,
Jay.
actual
Dangerous.
Facts. I'm going to socialize a lot.
On Twitch.
World of Warcraft.
All right, you do you, baby, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, if I don't know how to play games, can I join
And play games?
and play that game, whatever you're doing?
World of Warcraft.
No,
But
this
even
game
though
is
I
for-
kinda
even though I
hard, though.
don't.
Yeah.
Can we
we're
hop
not
on that
invited.
Discord though?
You can hop into a Discord.
Gotcha.
You can hop into your
Why
Discord.
do you
Oh,
hate
so-
me?
I will hop into your Discord and we will all have a chat together.
You were like
Mm.
never on Discord.
Wait, did you invite me to the Discord?
I invited you to this one Discord I have with my friends.
I don't even, can you invite me again? I think I left.
Okay.
I had a Discord purge because at one point I found myself in so many Discords, I didn't know what was what.
I see.
So I purged my Discords.
Gotcha.
You know, like when you purge your Kakao list or like your phone.
Oh, and then you don't
Yeah.
even want to
No, you know when you purge your Instagram followers, you go through them, you check who's not following you back, and then you purge them.
I'm not that petty.
I know you do that. Don't lie to me.
Oh, you're not me.
I'm not the only person who does that. Don't lie to me.
I check once in a while, but I don't. I just okay.
Oh, it's like that. It's like that then.
Yeah, it's like that.
Because Twitter tells you like right on your list.
Mhm.
Twitter's the
Oh, like
easiest
follows
one.
you or like
True.
Yeah.
You go through your follow list. It's right on the right. Follows you. As soon as you don't see the follows you button, clickety clack. You're back to the back.
buys.
Buys. No loyalty. But how have you guys been? What are you guys expecting from this new year? Any plans? Any goals?
What am I expecting? Well, it's
I
not
just hope that COVID will get better so
Mm.
that we can start traveling again.
Bingo.
True. And that
Like-
people can get back to work.
Yeah,
It just feels like it's getting worse and worse though.
exactly. I just feel so bad for kids of the younger
True.
generation. Like they have to live with this I don't even know what to call it. It's so different from
They don't get to experience life anymore.
Yeah.
Like it's just we've been in this for about a year now at this
Right.
point. Like it's just sad.
Imagine being like 7 or 8 and coming into full clear consciousness, right? Because at
Yeah.
6, you don't remember what you're doing. You don't really understand.
Right.
But 7, 8, 9, 10, you fully clearly are there.
Mhm.
Imagine this being the norm.
I don't want to. I'd rather not.
and wearing masks outside all the time.
Can't go out, can't see your friends, get yelled at if you try to go to PCbang to play League of Legends with your friends. Like,
Jay, come on.
dude, come on, man. Like, dude, what kind of life is this without Without PC
without going to
League
PC
of
Bang to play
Legends.
League of Legends with your
Yelling at
homies.
you.
I mean,
What kind of life is this? You know what I mean?
True.
I get it.
Well, hopefully things will get better.
Mm-hmm.
Any other
It's New
personal
Year's.
goals?
Is anything happening to you?
Well, if the pandemic decides to clear, I would like to go on tour. We have one scheduled for this year, but then Miss Rona came into town and said no.
True.
So
I think everybody had a tour last year.
Yep.
Like, dude, last year was so crazy. I remember straight up, we were booked for Head in the Clouds Festival in
Oh, wow.
Jakarta.
all right.
The week, but it was literally getting set up.
I remember.
And then like a couple days before we were gonna fly,
Got canceled.
got canceled.
Yeah.
And we're just like, damn. And that's when I knew. I was like, everything's getting canceled this year. There's no
Yeah.
way.
Mm-hmm.
And everything did get canceled.
True.
Yeah.
I will say though, despite everything, in person getting canceled, I feel like a lot of opportunities have opened up online though.
True.
Like,
Which?
but that's helped you. I'm like,
TikTok.
Exactly.
TikTok.
Look at you, content creators.
Yes.
I'm over here eating tteokbokki at like 4 a.m, but look at you guys, content creators. Come
Why
on.
Wait, you're literally a dancer. You're a god of dance.
Yeah, do more dance content.
Why don't you do like YouTube dance stuff?
Exactly.
Like those like 1 million like,
hey.
you know what I mean? Like,
What
like one of those. Why don't you do those? Like those would pop off.
So I make a video in like 5 seconds of me just like,
I mean, like I could totally see you making choreo off to like one of your songs and making like hardcore as hell,
we'll see.
like popping off.
Anyway,
Anyway,
New Year's.
New Year's. How did New Year's Eve start?
Let's see. All right. How did New Year's Eve start? The history and the tradition explained. New Year's Eve is one of the world's most celebrated holidays. Whether you're a kid excited to stay up all night or an adult just trying to make it to midnight after a long day at work, here. But how did the tradition of New Year's Eve begin? And why do we celebrate it the way we do?
Have you guys ever like socially like socialized together, like outside?
Like once
Like in a
or
drinking
twice?
atmosphere?
Oh, not in
Yeah.
a drinking atmosphere.
Okay.
No,
But
no.
like just like socialized though.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys have an alcohol tolerance?
I can drink quite a lot, actually.
I heard you were a tank.
From who?
I've heard around the block that you're a tank.
Oh dang, okay.
I've heard.
Word. Word.
I've heard things. So
My earphone is falling.
Just like, whoop.
I've heard a lot of things. So YouTube.com/eej what?
You just plug yourself every
YouTube.com/eej what, Sorn?
What?
Damn it. Okay, it was worth a try.
Eej.
But
Yeah, but
tolerance.
a lot.
How much is a lot?
That's the thing. Like the thing is, whenever I'm drinking, I don't drink to drink. I'm social. Like I personally don't like the like yuta. I don't like that kind of stuff personally. Like
I've never
if I'm
done
with
that.
friends, I just chill with them.
I think that's very different in Korea, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because like in Korean culture, they'll be like, "Oh, let's go to Icha,
Mhm.
Samcha, Sacha." But like if you're from other country, then you're
Right.
I just want to sit down, have some wine,
Yeah.
chill with friends, and talk about life.
Mhm.
True.
I think it's like the culture different.
Yeah.
Wait, what does like 2차 and 3차, 4차, 5차 mean? Like, is that like you just go to a different
So-
location and just keep drinking?
I mean, it depends on the crowd you're with. I've only ever like had that happen once with me. It's typically like so in Korea, like it's a thing to go like you go to the first like bar and you like do some rounds there, and then you go to a second
Next
bar,
one, yeah.
then you go to a third bar and a fourth bar, etc. Like
You just keep drinking.
Basically.
What's
But
the point of that? Why do you keep
Change the
changing
location.
locations?
I don't know.
I don't know, change the atmosphere. Like if you want to,
Mm.
like I don't know, like do karaoke,
Hmm.
bowling, play games. You know, go to different.
Oh, I get it now.
Right.
Or like you want to go to another sujip to eat something else, so
Right.
you have to move.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
I know
makes
you
sense.
don't drink. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
No, because even though I don't drink, like I'll go to
Socialize,
social
right.
occasions.
Mm-mm-mm.
Right.
Not right now, but like
Right.
Right.
before, back in the day
Mhm.
when it was still okay and like
Mhm.
COVID wasn't a thing.
Mhm.
Like people would, they call you out. You just go out and have fun,
Basically.
meet friends.
True.
But I never really understood that. But thank you for the clarification.
Hmm.
First article for today. How did New Year's Eve start? The history and tradition explained.
I mean, we hopped into that.
Yeah, did we
just got
already?
sidetracked.
I'm goldfishing right now.
It's okay. That's
Continue,
okay.
continue.
So, the earliest recorded New Year celebration is thought to be in Mesopotamia around 2000 BC.
Damn.
Wow, Mesopotamia. Wow. While the celebrations actually occurred during the vernal equinox in mid-March, as this was considered the start of a new year by the calendar at the time, an 11-day festival was held that would probably put our current parties to shame. 11 days.
Sounds like Burning Man.
Wow.
Yo.
Ugh.
I heard Burning Man's like never ending. It's just whenever you get tired, you go home. You know what Burning Man is?
No.
They literally burn a big wooden man in the middle of the desert,
What?
and then you party.
It's like Coachella minus the music, but like
Oh.
it's just
In the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
festives. It's like very cultural, spiritual almost.
And where do they do this?
great question.
But yeah, Burning Man's a thing, super
Mm.
interesting. But I guess that kind of makes sense that it started with the lunar calendar. Is that what it's saying?
Vernal equinox. I don't know what that is, but vernal equinox.
Vernal equinox.
11 days.
11 days.
That's
That's a
wild.
lot
An
of work.
11-day party.
That's a
Imagine being
lot of work.
drunk for 11 days.
Oh, my liver's
It's like
screaming.
college all over again. Vernal, what is it? Vernal what? I'm not going to understand this.
You know what? That's okay.
That's
I
fine.
No
Just
need.
continue. Just
No need
continue.
to.
Psst. Hello. If you can hear me, that's great. It's me, Alexa. Sorry we're cutting the middle of ending so like randomly, but I gotta talk to you about today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. Woo! Yeah, BetterHelp. Basically it's just, a great, affordable, wonderful, reliable, cheap, easy, convenient, affordable alternative to offline counseling, which is something that I feel like we definitely need nowadays with, the world and the state it's in and regular human problems being the way they are. Combining the two, it can be not the greatest. They have like licensed professionals that are like available and ready to help you in whatever you might need help in. Anything from like, grief, sleeping problems, anxiety, stress, depression, which is very common nowadays in this kind of, seasonal depression, that's a thing. Yeah. Your mental health is very important to us here at HDIGH and at the Dive Studios, so we want to make sure that you guys are getting all the help that you can. So that's why we really encourage you guys to check out BetterHelp. I personally, I want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/how. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/how. Now back to the episode. Oh, so apparently, according to History.com, the ancient Mesopotamian people performed rituals, celebrated the religious victory of the sky god Marduk over the sea goddess Tiamat, and either crown a new king or allow their old king to continue his reign. Okay, so it wasn't just like a party; it was also kind of a religious thing. Interesting.
Sounds like an excuse for a party.
11 days.
11 days.
Can't get over the fact that they celebrated for
Can you
11
imagine
days.
that? 11 days? Like, what do you do for
Were they
11
drinking? Maybe they weren't drinking. They were just like eating, hanging out, talking.
No, but you
about life.
know why people, I don't know if it was during this specific time period, but even up to like maybe like the pioneering era,
Mhm.
the reason, or like pirates, the pirate era, the reason
Yar.
people yar
Yar.
yar, sorry. But the reason that people drink like brew and ale over water is because of dysentery, because they couldn't disinfect the water.
Oh,
So that's why all kids and like youth would even drink wine. Because water isn't safe for you.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
dang.
Oh.
So like partying was in their everyday life. Yeah. Can you imagine how strong their livers must have been through evolution?
Oh, hell yeah.
How did we get weak?
How did I get here?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Anyway, New Year's traditions, resolutions, and date history. Did you know? In order to realign the Roman calendar with the sun, Julius Caesar had to add 90 extra days to the year 46 BC when he introduced his new Julian calendar. What's
Oh,
a
no.
Julian calendar?
It's a calendar made by Julius Caesar.
You're so smart.
Thank you. You finally
Oh,
said
God.
All right. Next one is having a ball. Do you want to go through this for us, Sorn?
Sure.
It's from pbs.org.
it. Oh, we love pbs.org.
Okay. Every year as the clock nearest midnight on December 31st, the eyes of the world turn to dazzling lights and bustling energy of Times Square.
True.
But why do Americans drop a ball on New Year's Eve? It started off as a solution to light up the New York sky without the hazard of fireworks.
Wait, really?
But don't they do fireworks with it?
Yeah.
Or am I crazy?
No, they do fireworks on New Year's.
Oh.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You're making sounds.
Like, I'm not from the States, so like I don't really
Right.
get these like
Like the tradition.
Yeah.
But does Thailand have any like New Year's things?
we do. But we don't do like crazy like dropping the big balls
Ah.
and stuff like that. So
Wait, we don't drop big balls either. Do we drop big balls?
Dude,
don't
the
they
one
do
in
it
Times
in New
Square,
York,
the
in Times
giant.
Square?
You don't?
I've never seen
I've
it.
seen that in a
Dang.
movie.
I've never seen it before. I don't even know what
Are
the
you
ball
serious?
is. Yeah.
Did you ever like celebrate New Year's?
All I
Eve?
know is World of Warcraft, and I still haven't gotten my subscription yet.
Come on, wow. Let's go give it to Jay,
Come
please.
on, wow.
Make
Anyway,
this child happy.
Explain this ball. What is it?
So basically, I mean, you could literally like search it, but like, so basically in Times Square, there's like a giant like ball, like made of like different light panel, like light screens, I guess.
Oh, like a
Yeah.
disco ball.
And it just like slowly like drops like when midnight happens. But like, it's funny that it said it was like an alternative to like fireworks because now I'm pretty sure they do
They do
fireworks
it for
with it.
together. Mm.
Yeah.
How did you know this?
Cause I mean, it's New Year's. Like, why won't they do like fireworks with the
Huh.
ball
I've
dropping?
never seen this ball ever in my life. Anyway,
I've seen this thing
Yeah.
in a movie.
Is it like a disco ball?
Hold on, like
It's
2 years ago,
big,
weren't
it's
we at our friend's
huge.
place for New Year's and weren't you? No, wait. No, it was New Year's. Like
Yeah.
2 years ago. And then, no, were we watching like some like end of the year Kyle instead? Like, I don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't know. I probably wasn't sober.
I'm gonna like just randomly send you a picture of this ball. And you're like, what is it? I'm like, just
I'm just
think
gonna
about
Google it when I get home.
it. Do it.
Anyway, in the cities around the world, from Sydney to Amsterdam, the first seconds of the new year are marked by fireworks. But dropping a ball on New Year's Eve is wholly American tradition to count down the last fleeting moments. The first ball dropped at midnight on New Year's Eve remains the most famous, the one on top of the one Times Square in New York City.
Mm.
Wow.
I guarantee you're gonna know when you see it.
All I know about New Year's Eve in New York is Drake coming out on a stage and singing
I don't remember.
Marvin's Room. That's all I remember.
A very J memory to have.
Yeah, back in 2010. I still feel like I'm stuck in America 2012, which is the year that I came here.
I think we talked about
Mm.
this in the very first podcast episode we had together.
Yeah. You don't feel like you're stuck in, where did you come from?
Thailand,
So you don't feel like what year?
2012.
So culturally, sometimes don't you feel like you're still stuck in 2012 Thailand?
Yes,
That's
yeah.
what happens. It's a time
culturally
machine.
and like music and like the celebrities and
Mhm.
the fashion and everything. I still think that it's still a thing, but it's
Right.
not.
Mm.
But yeah.
All right. The first ball dropped at midnight on New York Eve remains the most famous. The one on top of the one time we already said that line. With the creation of standard time, time balls were invented so that sailors could adjust their chronometers or timepieces while at sea. With a telescope, they would scope the harbor and watch for a time ball to drop at a specific time, usually noon or 1 p.m. The first time ball was installed in 1829 in Portsmouth, England. The U.S. Naval Observatory followed suit and began dropping a time ball in 1840. What the hell is a time? What's a time ball?
It just said what it
I don't understand. They just all I heard was time ball, time ball, time ball, time ball. Like
is. So it's like, it's an indicator of time. Like sailors would look out for like, you know, the time ball. Like, and if it had dropped, it's like, okay, so it's 1 p.m. now. Like, that's what it just said.
I don't understand. Okay, the
Crazy
time ball.
world.
Okay. Bottom line, lots of time balls, lots of balls everywhere. New Year's. Okay. All right. We have the mysterious origins of the New Year's Eve kiss.
Ooh, let's click that link. Everyone,
When was your last New Year's Eve kiss?
I wish there was a camera right here to like kind of insert his face and like,
All right, let's go into the article. Let's go into the article.
before reading this, I would like to say nobody do this year. Nobody,
Oh, hell no.
please.
Honestly, you
want
shouldn't be
fist
doing
bump.
it ever.
No.
To be completely honest, please don't be doing this ever.
Mhm.
It's not sanitary. Continue.
Time is running out to figure out where you'll be at the moment the new year begins. No, it's not. You'll be home if you're smart.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. And whom you'll be with. Hopefully yourself or your family, depending on where you live. According to some superstitions, German and English folklore gets credit for popularizing the idea that whom you're with on New Year's Eve will predict how the new year will go. Oh, that's interesting. And these days, there's a good chance that if you're with anyone at all, you'll plan to give or receive a kiss at the stroke of midnight. No?
You plan that out?
Who plans that?
You plan that out? Like
Who plans that?
you specifically invite people that you'd be down to kiss?
I will do this. I write it down in my notebook.
You're like your own wingman. It's like, okay, you gotta
Yeah.
invite this person. If it's not this one, it'll be that one. And then
Yeah, you have to invite a specific group of people that you're okay with kissing.
So much work.
Interesting.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Okay. The exact origins of the custom's popularity in the United States aren't clear, but like the superstitions, it's likely also that it has German origins. German immigrants' New Year's Eve parties in the mid 19th century would have helped spread the idea of the ringing in the year with a kiss, says Alex McCrossan. Alexis McCrossan. You would correct that. You really would correct that. Alexis McCrossan, an expert on the holiday and author of Marking Modern Times, a history of clocks, watches, and other timekeepers in American life. Interesting.
But like,
New Year's kiss.
Jay, why are you on this? Why are you on this?
But yeah, I think that wraps up the topic for today. We were talking about the new year. I forgot what the topic was.
How did New Year's Eve start? It's just one little scroll up.
So next topic.
That's one of the questions.
Now that we have done all of our questions, it's time to reciprocate our love to you and answer some of yours. And we asked you guys some questions, and these are the ones that we received. Questions for you. Do you prefer rainy or sunny days?
Sunny day.
I do sunny too. I don't like rainy.
Well, it depends. Because if it's like hella rain, then I'm like, no. But if it's like a little bit of like, light rain, I don't mind. It's kind of nice when it's like refreshing,
Wait, it's different. I
Right.
like rain when I stay at home.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
fair. Rain at home.
Rain
Yeah.
at home is fine.
No bad air.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
pollution. So yeah, rain at home, sunny outside? Yeah.
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 All right, question 2.
That's lit.
What is the best life lesson that you've learned from your 20s?
Oh, that's a good question.
I've learned not to depend anything on anyone. That's what
Facts.
I've learned.
Facts. Who was it? What's his or her name? Where do they live?
Jay.
Like
Spill it to
you really cannot wait for, some people think that opportunities will be given to you, but I don't think
True.
opportunity is given. It's like you have to earn your own opportunity. You have to make it happen. You have to work hard towards it.
Mhm.
That's how
Facts.
you make things happen. You can't just be like, oh, one day I'm gonna get a really, like if a singer, one day a really famous producer is gonna produce a song for me, and I'm gonna be so famous off that one song. That's never gonna happen. Like you actually need to
Yep.
work hard on your own craft and put it out there. That's
Yup.
how you're gonna become successful.
Yup.
You know?
Wise words.
You have to
Yeah.
be a go-getter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Work hard, yo.
Yes.
YouTube.com/eachmusic. Alexa, what about you?
No, I mean, I would agree with what Sorn said. I mean, nothing gets handed to you in life. Granted, I will say there are some people, they have lucky chances.
Right, yep.
Luck, I do believe, is a thing.
Yes.
True.
And I believe coincidences are also a thing as well. But nothing gets handed to you. You can't just sit on your butt all day and be like, yeah, one day I'm gonna get there. If you're not actively working towards something, you're not gonna get there.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take a step out the door to go somewhere, You can't just sit at home.
Mm.
Metaphorically, don't do that right now, but metaphorically.
I think one of the best lessons I've learned in my 20s, and it goes hand in hand with
Mhm.
pushing and striving for better and success not being given to you but being taken for yourself. I think you have to learn how to socialize properly and socialize well in order to do that.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
So in order to create opportunities for yourself, people have to not hate you.
Mm.
Yeah, or at least in the genres that you care about. People can hate you
That's
in
true.
everything else that you don't care about, but as long as people respect you for what you do in your craft and what you care about, I feel like you're good.
Mm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
eachmusic at youtube.com. Anyway, we are going to wrap up the segment today. That was only 2 questions, but it felt like
They were deep.
They were
deep,
very
yeah,
deep.
they were
Insightful.
very deep.
Made me think. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
Did you have
That's
fun?
fun. That was really fun.
You didn't spill any tea, but it was still fun.
What kind of tea do you want?
I asked you, what's their name?
Next episode.
Next episode?
There we go. We
Next
just-
episode? Next episode? Next episode?
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Next episode.
Good energy today. Nice.
Okay, next episode. Anyway, would you like to wrap up for us?
How do I wrap up?
You could just,
We just
we have a
this little
script
list
right here.
Oh my god.
You just, that.
Okay, so
We got you. We got you where you leave off.
so for you guys who are listening, you guys can send your questions with hashtag how did I get here?
Mm-hmm.
Right? And let us know what should be our next big question to search through at the Dive Studios,
Mhm.
IG and Twitter,
Mm-hmm.
and also YouTube channel, youtube.com/Dive Studios, and also youtube.com Dive Pods.
Yes.
And also Dive Studio has a TikTok, so don't forget to go follow them.
But don't forget to subscribe to and review the podcast. And also, Sorn is going to shout out her socials.
Yes, so I have a TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube channel. Also, CLC has all the same thing, official channel. You guys can go follow us there too. And also, my members each have their official individual Instagram, so don't forget to follow them to check for updates. Thank you.
And your friend's non-DMCA YouTube channel.
And Jay's channel too.
Eachmusic at youtube.com. I only said it because she said it.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much for being with us today. Appreciate it. You're welcome back anytime.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
How did I get here? With Jae.